Hi
Awesome.
everyone. We're fully live now, right? Yeah. We're
Yes,
live.
yeah, guys.
You're live.
Hi, welcome to this Binance Pay Merchant Showcase with GoTalk. Osaro Jackson. I work at Binance, obviously, as project manager for Africa. And I have two amazing gentlemen here. I have my colleague Adejuwon. He will speak with you shortly. And Onye from GoTalk. We just
All
want to
right.
show, talk more about Binance Pay and GoTalk and see, the point of connection and what we're doing together, just to let the community know, hey, this is what we're doing together with GoTalk, and see, how that can be useful for you, right? And so, in a few minutes, we have a lot lined up for you today. So just
Mm.
sit back, enjoy yourself. There's a lot to be won. We have a $50, $500 prize pool to be won. There are questions and answers that will come up at the end of this showcase, right? And so stick to the end, answer those questions correctly, and you'll be a winner. And beyond that, also is that you'll be gathering some good knowledge, and which can help you. And to kick it off, I would invite Ade, you want to quickly just give a shout out, introduce yourself, talk to the community. Let's hear from you, and then Onye will take it up from there. Thank you.
Right, it's a pleasure to be here with you once again. I can see familiar names in the comment box actually. People always join this showcase. Thank you for joining again. We appreciate your time. Um, it's been a pleasure speaking to you guys once again. Like I always do, I like to talk a bit about Binance Pay before we dive into the crux of today's webinar, right? Just to refresh your memories. And for those who have not been on this showcase before, welcome. So I will tell you a bit about Binance Pay so you have some form of idea. Essentially, we hold this showcase because we want to create value awareness for you, our users, so you know what it is that you can do with Binance Pay, within the ecosystem and outside of the ecosystem too, right? So, without further ado, a bit of an introduction to what Binance Pay is. Binance Pay is essentially a payment solution by Binance for Binance. It allows for Binance customers, both merchants and users, to pay and get paid in an instant. So today, Binance Pay allows instant payment in over 70 cryptocurrencies. It's location agnostic, which means that anyone, any merchant, anywhere can make seamless payments using the Binance Pay rails. They can also accept payment using Binance payment rails. As of today, there are a plethora, will I say, quite a number, wide array of use cases, mainstream services that have been brought to life with Binance Pay. So, for example, today you can shop with Binance Pay merchants, you can pay for experiences, you want to go somewhere, you can buy your air tickets and whatnot. You can rack up on loyalty points, you can do cross-border remittances, and they are instant too, and a whole lot of use cases. In a minute, you will be hearing from Onye from Gotok. They've built a solution that allows you to spend your crypto without having to convert to fiat, of course, which is paper money. So at this point, I will hand over this conversation back to Osaru, who will be mediating this journey from beginning to the end. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Adejuwon. Good that we have that refresher for me on what Binance Pay is, and then what we can do with it. And I can see people online right now. It will feel good to know where you're from. I can see David Ikebe from Nigeria. Where are my Ghana people? Are they here? Any Ghanaian here? I've not seen any. I've seen somebody from Kings Media from Kenya. Anybody from Gambia. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes on that. Uh, yeah, so just stay tuned. Like I said earlier, we'll be hearing from Onye pretty soon. Just for some introductions, stick on the channel. A couple of things await you. So just stick around and let's just have fun here. We promise to give you some good time here. I will hand over this discussion to Onye. Just give a quick introduction. Let's meet you, even though we can't see your face very well because of glasses and your cap. We'll make do with your voice for now. Handing over
Okay,
to
great,
Onye.
great.
All right then.
Yeah, okay, okay, pretty much. Thank you guys for having me here. And So GoTalk, started out as a solution to an issue that I had personally, which was the difficulty in spending crypto on very simple things. For example, you want to book a ride. You have to say, for example, you're earning in crypto. You want to book a ride, you have to go to P2P, swap it or sell it in P2P markets, and then get cash in the bank, and that's a whole lot of hassle. So we wanted something very simple. Something as simple as, oh, how can I just get my crypto converted to to a value that I can spend instantly without having to go to the hassle of going through an exchange and selling it and all of that. So that's how the idea was born. So when we started, there was this hackathon. This was a Solana Summer hackathon. We enrolled into the hackathon. It was just pretty much an idea. We just said, okay, let's just try this, and let's see what's going to come of it. Since it's pretty much interesting, so we enrolled. And after the hackathon, we did win an honorable mention. I think this gave us the motivation to continue with this. So we reached out to Binance then. If they how they can help, because we are based in Nigeria and we know how popular Binance is in this region. So we reached out to Binance to see if we can add Binance in addition to Solana, as a means of payment. And when we did, it was pretty much simple. We got a huge support from them, and within a week or so, we had our first Binance Pay integration. So coincidentally, there was the challenge of having to spend your Naira card internationally. It was limited to $20. So and a lot of people here could not order for stuffs on AliExpress, Amazon. So they had to rely on other services. So coming from a crypto background, this felt like a perfect solution. So so it was just so easy with Binance Pay, and the fact that we had this virtual card that could really make it easy for you to do your expenses, purchases, your international payments, and all of that without the limits on the Naira card and everything. So this worked perfectly, and so that's why we're here. So in a nutshell, GoTalk is just simply an app that makes it easy for you to spend your crypto on everyday purchases, international payments, and subscriptions, and things like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Onye. Let me just jump in right there. Thank you for that splendid introduction. I've told you behind scenes that your solution is novel, even before joining this showcase. But I think a lot of people on here would like to know who Onye is. What are your interests? Um, Maybe what your life was before Go Talk. What did you? What was a thing for you? What was career for you, or something? I would like to know just a bit more about you before we delve right into your presentation.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Also,
Okay, go on. That's fine.
life before GoTalk was pretty much, as a developer. You build apps for people. Uh, uh, Build apps for people. I've been in the crypto space for a while. Done a couple of hackathons, built a couple of projects. So that's what I do. I do it for fun. I work here in Nigeria, and I've worked with several companies too, having an extensive experience in software engineering and mobile development. So I'm just typically your regular, dev who found an opportunity and a solution to a problem that has beleaguered us in Nigeria. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that introduction. I think it was needed. Yeah, we'll give you some more time to go in depth into talking about GoTalk. Also, do like a live demo while our audience sit back and just listen. For the audience, shortly we'll go into Onye explaining what GoTalk does in practical terms. Also, run some demo. And so after this showcase, right, we will then start asking questions, right? There will be a time for question and answer. And then we'll get to the point of the game where we'll be asking questions based on what Onye has said about GoTalk. So we'll be asking you questions around what Onye has said about GoTalk. People who get the correct answers are the people who will share from the $500 prize pool that we have at the end of this call. So it will do you well to listen very well to Onye as he talks about GoTalk. If you have questions, just punch your questions, on the comment section. I'll pick some of the questions and ask him after he's done speaking, and then we'll move on to the game. So ensure that you are attentive. If you're not clear about anything, ensure to just put in questions there. I would call Onye's attention to it to answer, and let's just have a nice ride. And Onye, so I'm handing over to you right now. Just run us through the full value chain of GoTalk and the demo also.
Okay, also, so like I said, GoTalk makes it easy for you to spend crypto on everyday needs or everyday purchases. For example, you can do your Netflix, you can order, you can do your Netflix, you can pay for a course on Udemy, renew your Apple subscription, purchase a game on PSN network, and other ride on boats. I mean, these are things that we do every day. These are things that we do. These are needs that we have. GoTalk is just there to make it easy. We are heavily focused on on Binance, and we know because a lot of people here use Binance a lot. So GoTalk is just there to just make it easy for you to just do these things without necessarily having to go through the hassle of P2P and all of that. So yeah, so as you can see from my screen, you can see a couple of views that you can use GoTalk. I mean, it's not limited to this, but you can do it for you can do it for a whole lot more. So this is just some of the very popular views that you can use GoTalk for. So let's move on. So now on GoTalk, we issue virtual cards, and these virtual cards can be a Mastercard or Visa card. These are different card schemes that we support on GoTalk. We want you to be able to have up to 5 virtual cards, which allows you to easily manage your expenses. Maybe you have an expense for travel, you have an expense for shopping, right? You have different virtual cards that are suited for those purposes, so you can easily track and know what you're spending, right? Okay. So now to create a card, it's pretty much simple. What you just need to do is just to select a color, your preferred color, which allows you to easily identify the card that you are going to use, and also a nickname. So you can design it your own way to suit your preference, and from there you can then fund your card. So right now we support Binance Pay as a means of funding your card. In addition to other payment methods, you have Solana, and then you have Solana Pay, you have Solana Wallet. You also have our rewards, our GoTalk rewards, which you can also use to fund your card. So the focus here will be on Binance Pay because of how easy and simple it is for you to, make payments with Binance Pay, being one of the most popular methods our users use to fund their virtual cards. So you select Binance Pay. We just charge the 1% funding fee, just enough to cover whatever cost it is to convert from crypto to fiat, which you get on your card and you can spend on your card. And it's pretty much easy. So you don't even need to worry about what's the black market rate and all of that. Binance handles this seamlessly. If you have USDT, if you have BUSD, if you have SOL or whatever it is, whatever currency that you have, Binance automatically or automatically converts it to BUSD for us to load on your card. So it's simple. Just tap on Binance Pay, and then we show you, take you to the payment screen where you can scan with your Binance app. You can either scan with your Binance app, or you can open the Binance app if the app is installed alongside the GoTalk app, or if you're on the web, you can also open the page to make payments with Binance Pay. So that's very simple. I mean, it takes less than from when you pay to when your card gets loaded, it takes less than 2 seconds or so. So it's pretty much fast. I'm pretty much amazed by the speed at which Binance works, and then anytime I do it, I just feel like it's just magical. Okay. Yeah, so you have your dashboard here. On your dashboard, you get to see your expenses, funding, withdrawals, how much you have spent in the last 30 days, the total balance across all your cards and your recent statements, the recent transactions that you have, so you can have an overview of all these things, so you know what it is that you're spending on and where your money is going. All right, so now to use GoTalk, we are complied by law to do KYC and all of that. So that's because for us to issue a virtual card, we need to know you. Um, a very simple KYC here in Nigeria is really amazing because the work that NIN and BVN, the banks have done to verify identity is really amazing. So all we just need to do is, collect your NIN, your BVN, verify that really belongs to you, do your face scan, face recognition, uh, and in less than 2 seconds or 5 seconds, you should be automatically verified. I'm sure a lot of people who have tried it are really amazed about how fast and how seamless it is to verify. So once you verify, you have 10K, $10,000 maximum card balance, so you can exceed 10K loaded on your card. You have a daily funding limit of 5K, so you can fund more than 5,000 daily. You have 100K monthly funding limits, and then you can create up to 5 cards. So I think these limits are more than sufficient for most of our needs, basically, and I think is more than enough compared to the limits on our local cards, which is just $20. I heard now that they don't even work anymore, so I think I don't know why, but we give you boundless possibilities and for you to make your expenses or your purchases online with GoTalk. All right, so we do have our referral program. Refer a friend and you get 25% of all the transaction fees. So we do have a lot of people who are jumping in on referral. So we want you to get as much people. The more you get, the more people you get. You get 25% off their transaction fee, and it's not just only you. It goes both ways. So you get 25%, and they get 25% off of the funding fee on their first funding. So yeah, this is really cool. So this forms an integral part of our rewards. So we have this rewards program where every time you make a purchase, you earn a reward. As you can see from my rewards, you can see I'm earning cashback. So this is like an instant cashback. So you don't need to wait a couple of months. You don't need to wait a couple of weeks. As you make all these purchases, we give you that cashback instantly. All right, so the referral also earns the 5% instant cashback on their transaction fee after funding too. So it's both ways, a win-win for me, the referrer, and win-win for you, the referred user. So you can also earn the same 5% instant cashback on the transaction fee. So you can also use your QR code so that you can scan it and easily. So we just make it easy for you to just scan, and once you scan, you can just sign up instantly, and it automatically loads the verified user, so making it easy for you. Yeah. So I think this is pretty much easy. So we have our app available on web, on Android, on iOS. You can go download it today and start referring friends. You also, this is our way of making it easy for you to also earn on GoTalk. Right. So we are available on those channels. Please feel free to download our app and use it today. And we are very open to hearing feedback. We'd like to know what you think. We'd like to hear your suggestions so that we can improve and grow with you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Onye. That was quite insightful. We saw a couple of questions. I think we should just dive right into it. I have questions myself.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think so. First and foremost, is GoTalk, is it just an African? Is it just operating in Nigeria, Africa, or is it a global? Is the app available for global use?
Yeah, so GoTalk is global, and we just have a focus on Africa, right? That's because we are majorly here. So GoTalk works in other countries. When you sign up on GoTalk, you can see the list of countries that are currently supported, especially when you do your KYC. So we are pretty much global, but focus here in Africa. We have a market presence here in Africa, and then we are growing from Africa globally.
And then could you name some of the merchants you have? Using Nigeria as a case study, what kind of merchants do you have in Nigeria that we can use GoTalk to pay?
Oh, so when I say, you can use GoTalk to pay on, I think, virtually any merchant that supports that accept international payments. So if there's a merchant that uses Paystack or a merchant that uses Flutterwave, and that merchant charges in USD, definitely you can use GoTalk on that merchant. So I think we've seen a full of transactions here in Nigeria that people use GoTalk to on MTN and other merchants. So I think MTN is one of them. I don't know what they do there, but MTN is one of the merchants that you can use your GoTalk card. Also, you can use GoTalk on boats, right? You can use GoTalk on boats. I've used it on boat. I've used it for boats. When I play travel to Kenya, I also use it on boat for taking rides to different places, different destinations. So yeah, you can use it on boat and basically general international merchants too. So our focus is on merchants that are international, though we do have merchants locally that also accept GoTalk cards. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. There's a question on the screen right now. Does GoTalk have debit card, and can the card be
Uh,
funded with Naira? I think that was answered, but
so
let's hear from you. Yeah.
So we don't have a Naira denominated card. We only have a USD denominated card. So along the line, we're looking to work with local partners to get a Naira denominated card, which you can easily fund with Binance Pay. So this is something interesting that we are looking at. But bear in mind, there's still a gray area from a regulatory standpoint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just to add to that, in the roadmap, would you have physical cards, somewhere stacked in the corner or something?
Awesome. I mean,
Maybe that's what Digos is trying to ask when he asked if Gotok has debit card.
This is one of our top priorities. We would definitely get physical cards. We're looking at getting this in Q2, starting Q2, working on our physical cards that will be seamlessly linked to seamlessly linked with Binance. So with an auto recharging feature, so you don't always have to load it every time. Once it drops below a certain balance, it automatically recharges. Then you can use it on your ATMs to withdraw cash and spend it like real money. Yeah. So this is something that we are actively working on, and we are hopeful that this is going to be out there in a couple of months. We're looking at Q2 for this year.
All right, interesting. I've seen a couple of questions around security. What's the security infrastructure of GoTalk like? Just to allay the fears of people.
Oh, so awesome. So GoTalk is a virtual card. So what we do is for security, we work with partners that are PCI compliant. This way, you can have peace of mind that your cards are safely secure, stored, and encrypted with this PCI storage or vault. So from that perspective, your cards are pretty much secure, and also, we have added a couple of features lately. Most notably is biometric, which allows you to use your Face ID to log into the app, and we also added phone numbers for additional, two-factor authentication. So you have an extra leg, so you can be compromised on both email and phone number together. So this is a great security standard that we are adopting on GoTalk, just to make sure that we are as secure as much as possible here.
Interesting. Let's go to customer service. What's your customer service like? I perpetuate a transaction. It fails and money is just hanging somewhere. What are the processes for resolving customer service issues?
So we do have an integrated customer service solution on our app. We do have how users can contact us. It's very simple. When you go to your profile, settings, and help, there's an integrated chat messenger which you can interact with us. We do try our best to respond in less than 5 minutes. So there could be times where there is congestion or there's so many requests, and then that could grow a little bit. But as much as possible, we try to resolve issues as timely as possible, because we don't want to keep our customers' phones hanging and making our customers disappointed. I think we have been doing pretty good on this for quite a while, and helping our customers resolve certain issues, helping them to navigate some of these complex areas in payments. Noting fully well that when making international payments from Nigeria, there are certain restrictions in certain areas, and a whole lot of customers reach out to us, and then we are able to assist them to navigate these hurdles. Yeah.
Interesting. Aside the 1% that is charged while funding your account, what other fees to customers would they be charged? Are there other hidden fees?
Actually, we don't have any other fees. So we just charge 1% of for converting from crypto to fiat on your card. We don't have any other fees. We don't have withdrawal fees. We don't have any spending fees. So this is what the fees are for now. Yeah.
Oh, interesting,
So they are
interesting.
not hidden fees. So which is why we try to make it easy for people and try to make them feel very comfortable with Gotok.
Okay, interesting. On the merchant side, as it were, do merchants? I mean, what's the process for merchants to sign up with you? What's that discussion like?
Oh, I mean, we don't necessarily deal with merchants or companies, people who want to start accepting payment because we are not pretty much a payment acceptance platform. I mean, you have the likes of Paystack, Flutterwave that pretty much do that. I think that's where they focus. So we majorly deal with individuals that want to spend, people who are actually on Binance users, people who want to just easily, spend their crypto and make one or two purchases online or subscriptions online on a monthly basis. So the sign up process is very straightforward. I mean, all you just need is your email address and then your phone number, and then you should be good to go in less than a minute. I mean, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long from you log in with your email address and phone number to doing KYC. We try to keep this to we try to make this as fast as possible so that you enjoy the experience.
Okay, let's take a few questions. Are there fees charged to generate a card?
Oh no, we don't charge fees. I mean, you can create as many cards as possible. No, you can create up to 5 cards, but we don't charge you. We don't take any fees on card creation, so it's free.
Oh, okay. And the 5 cards, it's your lifetime or a period of time?
So you do have 5 cards to, you have like, each virtual card has an expiry. So it's to, when it expires. So when it hits the expiry, and then you can have those cards for that period of time, and then yeah.
And so, what's the validity of the cards? What's the validity?
So
Briefly.
it's valid for about 5 years. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's take one more question so that we move to the games part. What awareness measures are you taking, knowing fully well that some Nigerians are not really crypto friendly? So basically, how do you want to promote this? Um,
Well, I think that our focus really, we are really focused on the early adopters, and I think with time, as Caesar has always said, with time, everybody will just know about crypto. So we are not necessarily trying to get the mass market to use our service. We're pretty much focused on the late adopters, people who are crypto natives, people who understand crypto, and this is where our target audience is. We want to make sure that we have all of them, if possible, and every one of them knows about GoTalk. And with time, I believe that much people who want to be financially free, people who want to have freedom, would definitely get on board crypto, and we are happy to have them when they come.
okay. I know I said that was the last, but let's take the very last. uh, so, do you deal with only stable coins for payments, or all cryptocurrencies can be used for payments on the app?
I mean, this is why Binance Pay, right? I mean, Binance gives us stable coins, and Binance is able to, automatically convert any crypto to stable coin for us to use. So you don't even need to worry about whether it's stable coin, whatever crypto that you have, Binance does the magic converting it to fiat.
So maybe I can
Yeah.
throw some more light in there. So essentially, what Binance Pay will do at the instance of any payment is to convert. So if you have $5 worth of Ethereum, for example, and you're trying to fund your GoTalk card, if you pay or when you pay with the Ethereum that you have that is worth $5, Binance will convert that Ethereum to $5 for GoTalk. After then, GoTalk then moves that value of $5 into your card. So you're able to pay, like I said before, you're able to pay in over 70 plus cryptocurrencies. So you don't worry about just be bothered more about the value of whatever your crypto is at that moment in time. Yeah. So that's basically it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Yeah.
Sorry, you're mute.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, that brings us to the very end of the question and answer session. This has been insightful, very, very insightful for me myself. Um, and so we'll test your knowledge right now for everyone on the call.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hand over to Ade. You want to moderate this part and tell you what is needed for you to participate in this and share the questions, answer, and all of that, right? Ade, over to you.
All right. You already see a screen, so I'm going to leave a link here. If you have your mobile phones, your mobile devices, your laptop, or whatever it is that you're using to watch us, just go on kahoot.it and putting it in the comment box. Kahoot.it. The moment the website pops up, you can see a code on the screen. Putting that code to be able to access this game. We encourage that you join the game with your Binance IDs. It might take some time, so we'll give you some maybe 1-2 minutes so you can get your Binance IDs out, because that's the only way we'll be able to recognize who is who. So when you join the game, with this code on this screen, use your Binance IDs as your username. Not Samuel Alagbe. What I want to see are numbers, 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 not names. Can you all hear? Oh, right. I'm saying numbers now. Numbers, not names. So if you guys will be kind, you guys have joined um before you're able to hear what I said. You can leave the game, join again, and use your Binance IDs. We will only pay winners who use their Binance IDs. That is the only way we can identify them as Binance users. Binance IDs. Binance IDs. So we'll give some 1 minute so we can have as many joiners as possible. Binance IDs only. We'll start in a minute, guys. I feel led to root for Ghana today. I don't know why. I'm Nigerian, but I'm rooting for Ghana today. I'm hoping the Ghanaian wins the most part of the monies. Or Saro, do you have oppositions to
Man,
that?
no, I'm aligned, bro. Whatever you feel, yeah.
Only the
Let's share
global
the love
brand, so
today.
it doesn't care. I'm sure he wants everybody and anyone to win.
I tell you, yeah.
You can get your Binance IDs on your Binance app, top left corner. The number that you see when you click on the logo that you see at the top left corner, that's your Binance ID. We'll give some extra 30 seconds and then we can dive right into it. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. 20 seconds more. 10 seconds more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are almost live. Let's give some people some more time. All right, let's go, people. Start. May the best man win.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you guys.
I want a Ghanaian to win. I don't know why.
Yo, that was easy, man.
Very fast.
All right.
Wow, who's the winner? Oh,
We'll see if he
Interesting.
can maintain that streak.
Yo, guys, this easy.
If you were listening during the presentation, you will know this. I wish I could play so I could win some money too. Wow. Majority.
yeah.
Nice. Still number one. Nice.
Wow.
Mm.
24 people. Not bad.
So let's see. Still the same person.
Yeah.
Why do we have only one person? Why do we...
The guy was listening. More people.
We'll see.
This guy.
Yes,
This guy would.
yes, 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 I hope he's a Ghanaian.
This guy would win.
Nice.
Oh no!
He's been dethroned. I'm sure he got it.
Was he not listening this time?
This is the deciding one. This is it.
We'll see. Third place, Samuel.
He didn't make it.
We don't know yet. Let's see.
Wow, he did.
He did.
Congrats to all the winners.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah. Congrats, guys. Congrats.
Nice. Adejo, you tell them how they'll be contacted for this and all.
Oh yes. Just a minute. Yes, back to reality. Congrats, guys. I don't think that was too hard. I'm sure I would have gotten like $500 already.
Yeah.
But anyways, the winners will be announced on our social media pages. And then token vouchers will be distributed within the next 7 days. Congrats to all the winners. So basically, we're going to look at the top 10 people. So it won't just be The
For
winner,
sure.
the second, and the
Yeah.
third runner up. So it will be 10 people winning from this
That's
prize
great.
pool. But thank you for participating in our game, guys. Thank you so much for joining this session.
Thank you
I'll
all.
hand
Thank
you
you very
guys
much.
back over to Osaro.
Yeah, thank you guys for being part of this. This was quite educative and it was interesting also. I mean, what you need to do? Download GoTalk app, use it. I mean, also if you don't have a Binance account, this is a good time to download the app, complete your
Hmm.
KYC, and start using Binance Pay. Just do a test it out, see the user experience. I mean, you can always reach out to us if you have any issues, on our side. Thank you once again for tuning in, and you can join. You can rewatch this on our YouTube channel, just in case you want to refresh your knowledge or you want someone to hear about it. Go to our Binance YouTube channel. You can watch it there over and over again. Share with your friends, so they are aware of it. And then, yeah, thank you so much. Maybe I'll give it up to Adejuwa and Onye to say their goodbyes before we finally end the broadcast.
Okay, I mean, thank you guys very much for having me on this platform, and thank you all for tuning into this session. Please do follow us on Twitter. We are very friendly. We love to see you guys on Twitter, and then we also do some other programs. Please join us, follow us, download our app. We can't wait to hear your feedback, and we can't wait to help you navigate whatever issues that you encounter. This has really been an exciting journey for us, and we are hoping to grow and build with you guys and build what you want and do things that are very useful and needful in our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Onye. Adejuwa.
It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Always, always. Thank you guys for joining the session. Like I mentioned earlier, we hold these showcases from time to time to create value awareness for you Binance users. So at least you now know one extra solution that you can jump on, that you can adopt within the Binance ecosystem or using Binance Pay essentially. Thank you guys. I'm going to encourage you guys to go on the web, gotalk.app, gotok.app to sign up. You can also download the app on iOS and Android. Test the rails out. I'm sure you've prior had issues with spending your crypto. Now you don't need to convert to fiat first and back to dollar, then
All
fund
right.
accounts. We've taken all of that away from you. Before you, rather, GoTalk has done all of the hard work, right? So you don't have to do the hard work no more. But again, thank you guys. We appreciate your time. We'll catch you some other time. Bye. Bye,
Bye
Bye.
guys.
bye. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.